Alright, how to enter the retro boot platform menu. Hold L2. I can't see, so only hold L2. Press select. That's it. Now here's all your Retroarch playlists in Autobleem. Windows 3.11 app. Whatever, 3.1. Alright, so I wanted to show. Well, I wanted to show a few things. One was my last video was all kind of convoluted. Just wasn't. Some shit wasn't working out for me like I expected it. Alright, so where am I here? I'm on. Can I do this? Should be a way to easily do this without a mouse, but I'm just gonna do it with the mouse real quick. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I installed Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. Should be able to just copy it right here. There. Took the Grail EXE, moved it into my games, now gave it an icon, and it'll launch, should launch right up. Before I launch in, show how I fixed my, if I can remember how, it was a couple days ago. Alright, so this is how I fixed my controller inputs. It kind of got out of sync. Something wasn't right between mapping it and then entering a game. I couldn't, it was weird. I don't know, I could get some inputs to function by pausing the game and unpausing it like rapidly while I was playing. That was the only way I could get it to function. I don't know what happened. I guess it was between remapping my controller inputs here in this main input menu and also the quick menu. I couldn't get things to jive back up. Even when I had everything mapped the way the game expected it, I wasn't getting any inputs. And I read a lot of posts. I'll try and link up, the Reddit threads I was looking through, where a lot of people chimed in different different ways that they got it to work. I mean, it could be different on PlayStation Classic, but here's all I did. You go to the main settings, even if you have a game running. So I have the game running in the background. I just exited out of it with circle. Got out of the quick menu, go into the main settings, input, port 1 controls, and I'm going to say this: don't touch this device index. If you scroll over left or right, it's going to go to null or something, or none, whatever, and you're not going to have any inputs. The only way to fix it is with a keyboard. You gotta plug a keyboard into the second port, or if you have a multi-hub in your OTG. So any inputs that get whacked out, you would come, this is set all controls. I haven't touched that yet, but reset to default. I didn't touch that. I didn't even notice this before. And I'm afraid to touch reset to defaults because I did that before and it completely wiped. It wasn't in this specific menu because this is port 1 controls, but I hit reset to default before in another menu and it wiped everything for my Magnus build. Everything. I rebuilt it, got it all back to functioning. You know, the way it was, but it was like so much work when I should have just wiped it and just recopied everything over, which is what I eventually did anyway. So anyway, if your button mapping gets whacked out, I mean, I feel like maybe D-pad is easier to fix, but even that, where you notice it says axis, key up, I had all these were whacked, where it says auto cross button, it was all whacked out. It was like the auto was gone. It was just button 9, button 0, and that key Z, key A was all whacked out. That was all left shift, right shift, or left control, right. It was all whacked. These were whacked out. You just go scroll over them, each option, and just press the start button. Go, if you get it all whacked out, just go to it, press the start button. Each option that you whacked out and got it all out of sync. Just even this, notice that says key escape. The other day I had it saying auto select button key right shift. Every time I would come back to this, it would say right shift. Eventually I took my keyboard, I hit X on this option, then took my keyboard when it gave me the 5 seconds to map something and pressed the escape key, and it went back to auto select button key escape. That was the only one. I probably could have went back to it and just pressed the start button like I did all these other ones, but I didn't want anything to get messed up. See, these might even be left control, left alt. Doesn't seem right, but maybe that's it. Keyboard 1. Anyway, so that's how I fixed all my controls. Oh, I accidentally jumped into it. So I did a full install on this game just because I wasn't sure how to run it. I don't even think I needed to install it. I haven't had to install any games yet that actually run, at least. Battle Beasts, I didn't have to install it. I did end up installing it just to try and fix the controller configs, but that wasn't my issue. I have another video where I had no clue how to start this game. Ah, look at this shit. Now it's going to jump right into my saved game. I kind of wanted to show the... I'll just do new game. I don't know if it's going to wipe my saved game there. That's cool that it even... So I did... let's see. I'll do it real quick. I actually did take this and slow it down. Quarter speed. This, I didn't realize you had to do this and you could just skip it. I got stuck answering like 50 questions in my last video. I felt kind of dumb. This, what's my name? My name's 31. Anyway, Yeah, this goes on any address. This goes on forever. Just to fuck with you. I was actually going into it. Yeah, they really tear up Cindy Crawford. I don't know what the deal was with her. She must not have liked Monty Python. I made some gold coins. Oh, shit. God is it. Shit. Girl, don't have that. Some Hilly Holly. Let's see, did my game just save there? Probably not, because it never